Good morning. This morning I am going to talk to you about OneNote Clipper. OneNote Clipper is an extension for Microsoft Edge that allows you to clip part of a website and insert it automatically into a OneNote file. This type of software is helpful for my group of students that I have. My school district uses the Microsoft suite of products, and we have a group of students that we use Microsoft OneNote with to facilitate the transfer of schoolwork and homework between school and home. These students use Office Lens to take a photo of their schoolwork, and they then upload it into their OneNote, which they can then access using the internet at their house. They can either type or draw on the page that they have uploaded at school, and then they are able to complete the schoolwork, save it, and then when they get to school, the teacher is able to access it. So the extension that I have found is OneNote Clipper. This is a type of extension that can really be used with anyone who has access to Microsoft Edge and the internet. It is a tool that has to be used within Microsoft Edge. You can use it with a touch screen, you can use it with a mouse, but it is able to be used with the internet. I think that this app is something that will be able to support organization with my students, because if they access their textbook digitally, they would be able to select the information that they would like to and have it automatically upload to their OneNote. So here we are, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, you can kind of see the user-friendly button in the corner there. It's the OneNote icon. And so what you can do is you can select either the full page, you can select just a part of the page, you can select just an article or on a bookmark. And so I'm going to select region, and I'm just going to save, let's say that I wanted to save just this selection right here. The great part about this is visually, it grays out everything that you're not selecting so that you can very clearly see. So now I am going to clip this, and you'll see that I'm going to go down here to my OneNote, and we'll refresh it here to make sure. You can see that I have some other options, and then when I go to my OneNote, what I just selected on the screen comes up on one of my pages in the quick notes section of my OneNote notebook. And so the section that I selected is right down here, and then it also gives me the website that I selected it from. The beauty of this extension is that it is extremely user-friendly. Really, you're only clicking one button, and it really quite visually shows you what you're selecting and what you're not selecting. The only thing that the user needs to remember is then to go directly into their OneNote and refresh it to make sure that the information has popped up. There really doesn't need to be any adjustment for skill or mastery level because it's really just a one level tool, pretty simple. It was pretty easy to download the extension using the Microsoft Store. And then I just selected to have it show up on my toolbar. So that was a relatively easy technique to install it. I think that it would be valuable to the team and specifically the student because this is something that, as I said, if they're looking in their math notebook and they are able to look at the group of math problems that the teacher has assigned for homework, they can just select that group of math problems and then put it in their math section of their OneNote, which would allow them easy access to the problems that they have to do without going searching for those problems once they get home. The students that I'm using this with have challenges such as mental health issues, specifically anxiety and bipolar disorder. And so the least amount of steps possible for these students once they get home allows them the most success in getting their homework completed and turned in on time. I actually, this morning, after looking at this extension, have talked to our technology professional, and we plan to implement this tool that I just learned about this morning with our students, and we're going to work with their educational team to train them on the use of it so that this can be just another tool in our toolkit for the Microsoft OneNote, which is something that has proven to be successful for our students.